Come have fun with us and don't forget to subscribe.
What's up everybody, I'm Rick.
And I'm Anna.
And welcome to our reaction to Naruto Shippuden episode 272.
Welcome.
Anna?
Yes?
Your first time watching Naruto. And after our little break with the Road to Sakura, we're back into the canon stuff. Before that Road to Sakura episode though, what we ended on was some emotional scene here with Asuma.
Yeah.
Stepping in.
This is happening now.
Yeah.
This is happening. Just that. Just the three of them seeing Asuma. I mean, his students, right? Seeing him just like made me cry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if that storyline continues in this episode or if we're gonna go see something else, because there's a lot of battles happening on this.
That's true. Yeah, maybe we'll switch for to something else for a while.
Back up.
That's efficient communication, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
See more of the samurai side.
yeah. Opposition to what? Getting involved in the war?
Yeah, see.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's one way to.
Oh,
Oh.
it lights back up by itself. Oh no, it's on the sword. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's so cool. I want to know more about that. What's the history?
Of the samurai.
Yeah. Mifune versus Hanzō. That sounds like an interesting matchup. Oh, she's upset.
Puppet Granny.
Right, they don't like each other.
No.
It is. Oh!
Ah, got caught.
That's bad. I'm curious about this. We've seen this guy in flashbacks, you know. I'm curious to see him in actual
battles,
action.
yeah.
So official.
The samurai way.
Yeah. That's interesting. They were
Prepared.
prepared. It's interesting the way they said it though. These are masks we used to fight ninja. Meaning ninja use poison.
The one master. Ah,
Peace.
peace. That's
She's helping them,
yeah.
even though she can't help but fight them herself.
Let's go. We haven't seen much of the samurai in this war so far.
Yeah, I was gonna say that when they fought, when they were in the samurai land and Sasuke attacked, they didn't impress me much. We didn't see them much, you know. They were kind of just there. I'm curious to see what they can actually do.
That's an interesting weapon. Everybody wants peace in their own way, or
Yeah.
at least at some point in their lives.
They keep talking about what happened to the samurai, the history of the samurai. I'm curious about that. Oh, there's a nice flashback.
It's an interesting concept also. Samurai
Yeah.
no longer have a place in this world.
So in the past they had a bigger role.
It's interesting they're just having this conversation as they're
Yeah,
fighting.
like-
Oh, quick!
Yeah.
Not letting him do signs. And slashed my head.
Oh wow. That's why he has the thing on his head.
They have a history.
Yeah. Oh.
消えろ半蔵。よせ。死に何が見えていないというのだ。
It's a good question.
Oh! Nice move.
毒を食らい死ね。お前のざれ言はもういい。
Is he gonna cut his way out? Yeah.
Oh, the first fight.
That one, yeah. It's the same.
But he said last time he broke the
Yeah.
sword, this time he broke the sickle.
Yeah.
早すぎるのか。
What is it about?
身を削ることをやめ、己を磨くことを諦めた貴殿の技に。
Oh.
そのせいで河内で汚れ錆びついた生蔵でござる。
Ah.
That's interesting.
残らぬ死んだ時、子供だった俺の体に毒袋が埋め込まれた。ちょうど
What's up with these people and making kids weapons?
体に持たせた毒人間にする。
Oh my god, that's messed up.
俺は呼吸だけで周りの人間に毒に恐れられた俺は周りの安全のため
And then fearing the weapon they made.
Yeah.
しない隙を生じる。お前のような腕
That's a scary opponent though. Like he could just breathe on you and you're done.
Yeah.
気を作るわけにはいかぬ。人が終わる時は死ぬ時ではない。信念をなくした時だ。
Loss of conviction is the end.
だからこそ
He said that.
Mm-hmm.
外見からでは
And look where he is now.
お前がここで死んだとしても決して生蔵ではない。
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
お前はその身を盾に皆を守ろうとした。
Brave.
Mm-hmm.
お前は俺が英雄として語り継ぎ、死の代わりに名を名乗れ。
He likes doing that, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
手を出すな。
The ones who abandoned you.
解毒薬だ。人
You gave him the antidote?
どうかは外見からでは判断がつなやつは久しぶりだ。
He's a really interesting character, huh?
Yeah.
まあ、この薬を飲んだとして死ぬ可能性がないわけでも、俺にも信念がある。
That's a beautiful place to have a fight.
Yeah.
この世に平和をもたらす。
Bring peace to this world.
ながらえて信念を捨てることになるのか。
No, he will live and will not abandon his convictions. You, on the other hand.
That's the irony of it, huh?
Yeah.
確かめるはずの貴殿が本当に信念を捨ててしまったのか。
He has. Said so himself now.
からは
He was looking for peace and then realized
It's
it's
useless.
useless.
わしを止める方法ならある。やはりな、毒から生き延びただけはある。
It's like it was meant to be, huh?
で様子を見る。
What he's gonna is he gonna do something like a seppuku ritual
ミフネ、
after he mocked him for it?
The poison.
Poison.
There's a risk in leaving them their emotions, dude.
Yeah.
ならばここから自動的に自我のないモードに入るだけだ。
Too late.
なぜ動かない？
The poison is already
Yeah, having effect.
paralyzing him.
人をただ人形の一コマのように操っている輩。半蔵殿はそんな輩には口ではなかったようでござる。
That's a really nice fight. That's a
Yeah. Oh, there wasn't much, like, it was a pretty short flashback, but it told a lot about the character.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a big piece that you lost.
Yeah.
貴殿は拙者が英雄として語り継ぐ。その信念しかと見届けた。
So what's gonna happen to them? They're gonna be still like this forever? They're not really dead, they're not dying.
半蔵殿の墓はないと聞く。どこかふさわしい場所を見つけてあげねば。
That's interesting.
What is?
Like, I feel that in this case, it's a bit of the contrary of what this jutsu has done for all of these people, where, like, you know, a lot of them had you know, they had their
They're dead,
They're
and they
dead.
made peace with it.
Exactly. And now they're like, they've been brought back, and it's like they're disrespecting that. But on the other hand, Hanzō, his death was crude, right? It was a revenge, and of course you would say, you know, the kids, they
Justified.
yeah, it was, they deserve, well, they deserve to have their revenge, right? But on the other hand, he himself didn't have meaningful death, you know. Whereas here, it was like he was given a second chance to regain his convictions that he had abandoned or lost over time.
Yeah.
And now to be killed by an opponent that he respected and who respected him back and who will give him even like a burial, you know.
But it's also interesting, you know, the parallel between the loss of conviction and the fact that, you know, like much of the people in this world, he was striving for peace.
Yeah.
He wanted to even unify the whole world, right? The Five Great Nation. And over time, he lost that conviction, realized, thought like, it's useless, it's never
Yeah.
going to work, there is only death and suffering. And Nagato had a similar, you know, words for Naruto, right? What makes you think that you're not going to change, you know, after seeing horrible things happen? What makes you think that, you know, you're not going to let go of your conviction? Much like Nagato himself did, right? Who wanted to go on a certain path, and then when bad things happened to him, the solution he came to was much more radical and much
Right,
more
exactly.
violent, right? He didn't give up his dream for peace, but went about it in another way.
Exactly.
It's interesting how many of these characters, you know, they start out with the same intentions,
But then they stray from
over
that
time.
over
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
After all of them realize, you know,
It's useless.
it's useless or it's impossible.
And then-
Jiraiya didn't stray, but never got to an answer, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
it feels like an impossible dilemma.
But
yeah.
it's interesting that a lot of them do stray from their path, because those who had tried to achieve peace before and failed are now, you know, stopping them.
Affecting them,
from-
right?
Yeah, exactly.
So Enzo, who tried to achieve peace and gave up,
Then stop
went against Yahiko and Nagato,
yeah, exactly.
and then
Then
straight
that
them
made them give up on their quest for peace.
on their peaceful quest for peace,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
went about a more radical way.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's, you know, it takes a lot of strength to stop and like take a look at this like from a historical point of view, you know, and realize what the cycle
is.
actually is.
And it's interesting because Pain Nagato was talking a lot about the cycle of hatred, and which is present and we've seen it. But here we're kind of seeing
like
a cycle of peace or a cycle of peacemakers being, disillusioned.
It feels like it's almost like it's the other side of the same coin.
Yeah.
You know, because of this cycle of always disillusioning those who come after you, trying to achieve peace, you install hatred into them.
Yeah, you create the new person who will then bring hatred to the next person who's looking for peace.
Exactly.
Which was Naruto, but Naruto decided to, not go for revenge at that moment.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah. Very interesting character. Like you said, we only had really this flashback. Oh, we had other flashbacks with him, but here we explored his character.
Yeah, the other flashbacks were more about him
influencing other people.
It was the flashbacks were for the other people, but this is about him.
Yeah. And even with just that one episode, still pretty good character, right? It's incredible how
it's interesting, especially because we heard so many others talking about him, like he had a big influence in his time, and now we see kind of like
who
his
he was,
beginning,
what it was about.
Yeah.
Well, we shall see what other characters are about, I guess, as we keep reacting to episodes of Naruto Shippuden. If you want to be there for those reactions, we invite you to
subscribe to this channel. The button is down below.
Like this video if you did, comment in the comment section below, and have a nice day.